Over the past several years, it's become very obvious that only one political ideology is acceptable in the woke sports world, especially when you're talking about ESPN. They spout left-wing talking points all of the time across a variety of different shows. But if you put one toe out of line, if you say one thing, even if it's not on ESPN, even if it's on another podcast you're appearing on, that they think doesn't necessarily align with those values, if you might have a different opinion, they're going to do everything they can to silence you. That's exactly what happened to ESPN's Sage Steele, one of the only dissenting voices out there in mainstream media, but she decided she wasn't going to take it lying down. She was going to fight back against Disney and against woke ESPN, and it was last year some point where she announced, "I'm suing ESPN." Sage Steele sues ESPN for violating her free speech rights. Well, there was a little bit of an update on this in the past 24 hours because after a legal battle, after negotiation back and forth, ESPN actually offered to settle with Sage Steele for over $500,000. ESPN offers Sage Steele $500,000 to settle lawsuit. SportsCenter anchor claimed in lawsuit filed April 2022 that ESPN violated her free speech rights. Remember, it was being critical of the jab. It was being critical of the vax on Jay Cutler's podcast, I think sometime in 2001, and ESPN punished her over that, not just with a suspension, but also just changed her entire role at the company. She was going to take that line down, and she's not going to accept this offer either. Disney cannot purchase their employees' constitutional rights. Sage Steele's attorney rejects ESPN's settlement offer. Lawyers representing ESPN issued a strong rebuke to parent company Disney on Tuesday, charging the media giant with admitting liability and attempting to purchase the constitutional rights of their client. Specifically, Steele alleges that she was removed from consideration for important assignments and faced harassment from colleagues. Steele was taken off the air after she tested positive for COVID. Steele's attorney, Brian Friedman, pushed back strongly on the proposed settlement while accusing Disney of a double standard. Quote, Disney and ESPN clearly admit their liability by offering to pay Sage Steele more than $500,000 for taking away her right to free speech. The offer misses the point. Disney cannot purchase their employees' constitutional rights no matter how powerful they think they are. So it looks like this lawsuit is going to continue on. It looks like Sage Steele is not happy with the offer that they proposed to her. She feels like it needs to go further than this, and good. I'm glad that Sage Steele is fighting back. She's also been incredibly outspoken lately, including with some other ESPN colleagues like Sam Ponder talking about trans people destroying female athletics. So I hope we continue to see this. I hope more people who feel like they've been wronged by ESPN with only one political ideology allowed, I hope they sue the fuck out of Disney and ESPN as well, to be quite honest with you. We'll see what happens down the line, but for right now, Sage Steele is not giving up and not taking the offer that Disney just presented her. Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.